My musical inspiration will have to be, I'll have to go by the people I listen to most consistently, and that would be the Foo Fighters. Yeah.
It was a Christmas song about a family living in a future dystopian hellscape where the robots have taken over and enslaved humanity.
One of my earliest influences was actually Goo Goo Dolls, their song Name. I remember singing that as a kid in the shower over and over again because I just couldn't get every word and every part of the melody out of my head. I loved it. But I would say probably now in my life, there's two huge influences. One of them is Taylor Goldsmith from a band called Dawes.
I don't have any big explanation.
It turns out that it was a song called Chiron Beta Prime, written by some dude named Jonathan Colton. And I had to go immediately devour every single other thing that this guy had written.
In my opinion, Taylor Goldsmith's one of the most brilliant writers out there. But I was first introduced to him during an interview he had with a guy named Brian Koppelman. And in this interview, he talked about how he didn't really see himself as a great songwriter, which I was like, are you kidding me? But he just doesn't.
The drumming influences and things like that.
Dark, subversive humor and sometimes abject horror that's inspired in the listener through his lyrics and compositions.
And he basically said, like, I don't think I'm a great songwriter, so I just try to outwork everybody around me. That influenced the way I approached everything. So for our last EP we just released, I wrote 60 songs for it, and we picked 6 out of those 60.
And I loved hearing that a huge part of his story was doing a thing a week, record something, even if it was terrible, put it online for like anybody to see.
Another one is Dan Reynolds, lead singer and frontman and writer for Imagine Dragons. I love the beautiful simplicity of their songs and the way they just grab me and grab so many millions of people across the world, and I love their performances. So Dan Reynolds, Taylor Goldsmith, probably the two most influential people on me artistically right now.
So I take a lot of inspiration from Jonathan Colton.
I mean, I have influences from like my dad and other people, but yeah, Foo Fighters.